We are now live on YouTube. Everybody joining us, welcome to the live stream. My name is Gray BTC, guys, and I am the host of the show. Today, we are going to talk about the most important thing in the next bull run. The you host of the show. Today, we are going to talk about. Don't do that. All right. So, yeah, the most important thing in the next bull run, and that is AI, artificial intelligence. It is the alpha of the moment, and it will be for a long time. And I have been doing my research on this, talking to a lot of smart people, and I'm on video. What's going on here? There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. So I've been talking to a lot of very, very smart people about this, and I want to share what I've learned so far with you guys because it is 100% very, very, very important, and I want to share it with you. So if you're just joining us on YouTube, the deal never changes. The rules are the same. You join the live stream, you have to smash the like button first to let everybody know and to trigger the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe right now because it is that time. And the time now is 4 minutes to 3 a.m. And we're out here talking about crypto because we are investors and traders. And for those of you who are just joining us and you have no background history of what cryptocurrency is, just to give you a brief explanation, cryptocurrency is the biggest wealth transfer of our time. It's the new money, the new format of money. It is better than fiat currency. It's the best form of currency we have is Bitcoin. And there's other technologies that are booming outside of that. And we are doing our best to be part of it and not be left behind. So why is AI important and why I am making this video? Simply is to alert you, to let you guys know. Let you guys know that the next boom in crypto is going to be correlated with the stock market and it's going to be AI. But the question is always, okay, so which AI coin, what AI projects, and what is the approach is what we're going to be covering in this video, guys. All right? So take your notepad and write things down. And in case you don't believe in cryptocurrency or whether it can help you in one way or another, I started from absolutely nothing in crypto, like dirt poor, absolutely, in the streets of Africa. And cryptocurrency changed my life tremendously. So it is something that I take very seriously because I know that it works for people who do the work. So, take this live stream seriously and do something about it. Let me just finish making my coffee and let's get some energy. Destroy the like button. Every single like, I give you guys a push-up. Okay. We want a 16 by 9. There we go. All right. So, but first, before we get started, what are you guys up to? Like, what are you excited about today? Tell me something. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be able to answer all your queries. I'm taking a risk here because it's too late. I cannot order some coffee. I found some coffee here in the house, so hopefully in the villa, it's any good, hopefully. Hey, what platform should I trade in the UK? Good question, Callum. If you're in the UK, you're looking at BingX, which I made a tutorial on how to use it. And today I discovered a new platform that works in the UK and in the US as well. Look out for the video for that one. Is coming tomorrow. I'll not tell you the name. Just look out for the just look out for the next upcoming video tomorrow. It shows you the best platform you can use if you're in the UK or in the US. How do guys make money? I'm still trying. Yeah, look, it's very, very simple. You buy good stuff that have potential of going up, and you sit on it and you wait for the time to happen. Something that's worth $3 becomes 1,000. That's what we see in crypto. So you just have to stick around, follow people who are reliable, do the work, and you will be successful. So I will premise this with, man, come on, guys. The likes are not enough. Let's pump them up. Give me more. I do more push. So only 22. That's nothing. Give me 30 at least. 30, I do 30 push-ups right now. And we start the show. I'll answer all your questions. Franklin, Glay, what's the best crypto exchange to use in Canada? Canada. BingX works in Canada, so you might as well use it as well. Okay, here I'm trying to do abracadabra here with this TikTok camera. Hopefully it works. There we go. It's not gonna work. So we're just still gonna put it here on the floor. But okay, so I got 32, no problem. 32. We take our time. So I'll do 30 push-ups, and then we start with the show. No cap, guys. 30 means 30. 32, easy money for me. And then we start the show. Let's go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Okay, there you go. You got your 32 push-ups. It's time to go. And now we can start the real show. Destroy the like button, guys. Let's keep it pumping. Can you hear me correctly, everyone? Okay, guys, the last stream is still on. Just give me a minute. We now can do this. Let's go. Feel good, much better. And some of you have been hating. I saw someone calling me online say, put your shirt on, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bro, you're hating. Don't hate. If I was overweight, you wouldn't complain about it. Anyway, so let's get back to the subject here, back to business. So here is the narrative first. AI is the new technology that's very important since maybe social media, I would say. Other technologies have been booming and they have come and they failed. Things like other technologies such as um, VR. They came, made a lot of promises, but they didn't deliver. AI is one of the few things that actually came up and they're delivering already. So if you look at the stock market recently have been really AI driven. The best performers have been companies like Nvidia, which is an infrastructure company. They create GPUs and AI needs a lot of compute. So that is the trend. And there was a point where a lot of people did not see the bridge between cryptocurrency and AI. They feel like completely two opposite technologies that cannot converge. But now we have seen that there's an opportunity for convergence. I need more coffee. Destroy the like button, guys, for coffee. Yeah, there we go. So now that we're finding convergence, we understand that the AI and crypto can work hand in hand because we need more we need more decentralization of AI. People are already sensitive with their data being stored in one place, but most people don't really mind that much. But AI is a real serious threat if it's not handled or controlled properly. So this is where a lot of blockchain technology comes through. So before I continue with this narrative and where I'm going with this, I'll show you the correlation of some of the best AI coins and how they've been performing in relation with other projects that are in AI, right? So I'll go to my charts, go to the charts gray. There we go. So if we go to the top AI projects, I'll use crypto.com, has a very good index for this, and also a list. Based on market cap, the top artificial intelligence cryptocurrencies, we can consider them Graph being number one with $737 million, Render token coming at $710 million, Injective Protocol 680 million, Oasis Network 262. Like imagine all of these are less than a billion. Keep in mind, right? So like all of these, each one of them are less than a billion, and they have a trading volume of like only 421 million, which is very small. But the point that I'm trying to make is that you see, if you go to TradingView to analyze the charts, to look at the historical price action, you will be able to understand that there is something correlative with the stock market, especially when it comes to AI projects. So this year alone, AI projects outperformed everything in crypto. They were like the top alpha, right? But their movement was highly correlated with the stocks. So I'm opening that up now. I will show you guys exactly what I'm trying to say. Okay. And let's get to it. So I want to show you a coin called, what is that project again? Deep Brain. If you are in Alpha Group, you know that I shared this project before when AI coins were pumping massively, right? So I'll go to a daily. Okay, I'm on Edward's chart here. I should just exit it before he screams at me again. So you'll be able to see from here that Deep Brain, and I will be making more AI-based videos so that you guys have an upper hand and an edge in AI. But AI is what I'm really, really aggressive about. So I'll go to the daily chart. You can see here that for a project that started um, not that far out, this is in 2022, maybe started in 2021, but it had its highest point in 2023, which is we can consider it a bear market, right? So we're looking at this coin being on top all the way up there, and since then it dropped to this level. It has lost about 78% in the last 192 days, right? So it's showing you that this trend was uncorrelated from the rest of the crypto market because it is alpha, and now it's obviously being suppressed because there's a lot of uncertainty in crypto, and a lot of people have been selling off. There's a sell-off, but that presents an opportunity when it's time to buy stuff again. Right, so AI is doing well. We can also look at another project like AGIX. You can also see the same trend. It had a peak moment this year in March when everything else in crypto is struggling. And since then, we have sort of derailed a little bit on the lower side and we're moving sideways. I think it's probably approaching good accumulation zone. Let's look at it on the weekly. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so you got a lot of projects like this. Now, the question is, with all these AI coins that you're looking at, what is the approach? What is the strategy of how you should be approaching this as an investor? Because there's risk involved, and there's the decision-making point of it as well. How do you decide what's the right thing to buy into? That's where you come in. That's where I come in to tell you guys that based on the research that I've conducted so far, I came to a conclusion that obviously AI is the alpha, is the next meta in the next bull run. That is undeniable because it's correlated with what's going on in the stock market. So that's given. But if you're going to invest in AI, the smartest thing to do it, because you don't know when the bull market is going to happen, right? We can go through 2 or 3, 4 other metas before we actually reach to the bull market. But the best thing that you want to do if you invest in AI, in crypto AI, you have to make sure that you invest in projects that have been doing AI on the blockchain for a long time, even before AI became popular. Because if you're just going to go with those that are born yesterday because they understand obviously that AI is the meta and they jump on it, then you are making a huge mistake. It could work in a short term, but just as a risk management strategy, if we don't go in a bull run for the next 3 years, then that meta can come quickly and die. Whereas you look at projects that have been around for a long time, you want projects that have nerds who are obsessed with AI for a long time and they know what they're building. But also you have to look at it from a cross category perspective. So if you're going to invest in AI, I would say the first thing you want to do, you don't want to be speculative too much about it. You want to be more of a value investor. So you look at things that make sense, that have utility, and that are cross marketable, or they have cross sections. If you had to draw a Venn diagram of these projects, which one is fitting into multiple circles? I'll give you an example. NVIDIA it's a stock, right? NVIDIA is a company, was created for other reasons, was GPU rendering. Obviously, they were thinking about the future in AI, but it just happened that AI boomed or primed at a time where NVIDIA was still around. So if you were investing in NVIDIA, it's a good way to invest in AI. Even if AI fails, you're still going to be successful. So in the crypto context of this, the best example I can give is if you're going to invest in crypto AI, you want projects like Render. Render never marketed itself as an AI company. It came in to do rendering for art and 3D animation. It just happened that their technology is also useful in AI computation. And then if you had exposure in Render token like we did on this channel, because we started it a long time ago, well, then you also benefited from the growth of Render token. So there's so many other projects like that, like Filecoin, because there's still going to be some storage to be done on AI, and several other projects. So in the next few days, I will be making several videos about the best AI projects, and I'll be reviewing them, giving you guys wallets, structures, and how to store them, and how risk management strategies. But in this video, I just wanted to cover that that AI is the next big deal, and you have to be paying attention. And I showed you a couple of things. You know what are the top 5 projects in AI based on market cap are. I shared with you that in this live stream. So, of course, destroy the like button. We don't even have to say that. All right. Now it's the live stream for everyone. Now you can ask me any questions. I will be able to answer you. Now we can just chat, guys. Nothing too serious. Let's have some fun. If you're on Instagram or you're on TikTok, the time is now. All right, let's get to it. What do you guys gotta say? What do you guys gotta say? Let me look at the comments on YouTube. Okay, so I'm a beginner. Which crypto should I trade? Okay, so first of all, if you want to get started with crypto and trading, I have a link in the description of this video that will help you to get started. It's a beginner's guide for $100 a day with crypto. So it will show you the best exchange to sign up to create an account on Bybit, and you get a free bonus when you sign up and deposit your first $100. They give you like a $20 capital extra. Link is in the description below. And if you want to take a course to learn step by step, obviously I have a course on cryptouniversity.network. Link is also in the description below. Which country am I at? I am in Indonesia, Bali. Do you think AI is a legal subject? Of course, but it's going to remove lawyers. It will put a lot of lawyers out of their jobs, which I think is a good thing because I don't like lawyers, right? So these days I'm paying less and less lawyers because ChatGPT is writing my contracts. So you can imagine that things are changing quite a lot. Okay, and if you guys are not in the alpha group, you're missing out. Link is in the description as well. So, hey, Civilian General, good to have you here, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. Can you list the top five again? So these are not my favorite, the best top 5, but these are just like the top 5 based on market cap. On number 1 is the Graph, number 2 is Render Token, 3 is Injective Protocol, 4 is Oasis Network, and 5 is Singularity Net. These are the top 5 based on market cap, my friend. But I do see these coins really going 30x and 100x in the next run, and soon I will be releasing a video of the best 5 AI projects for you guys to pay attention to because it makes perfect sense. Are you at your own property or are you renting a hotel? I rented a villa. I prefer, in Bali, hotels are not the best actually. Funny enough, you're better off having a private villa. The villas here are well designed. You get they're serviced, so you get people that work for you every day. They come in the morning, clean up everything, clean up the pool, and the design is much better because now I'm outside, but it's also inside the house, right? That's how, like, this lounge is. In other countries, you would consider it outside because there is no wall between the swimming pool and the kitchen where I'm sitting now. But in Bali, that's just a design. It works like that. If AI is a legal subject, if Tesla's AI system is damaged, can Tesla be sued? I mean, there are people who are figuring that out. I think that's why you sign contracts, right? The terms and conditions. And those bad things will happen with AI as well, accidents and all that. But we're still going to be better off with AI than relying on humans to drive us. So it depends on how you look at problems like that. Okay, YouTube comments. YouTube comments. Is it possible to airdrop with phone just like using Chainlink? Yes, you can. You can use your MetaMask wallet on your phone. How can I grow a small account with $100? In the description of this video, on YouTube, I have a link that gives you a strategy you can use to trade, to make $100 a day. So even on my Instagram link in bio, you can find it. So check it out. Yeah, check out the link below. Okay, guys, live with Mr. Gray BTC. If you have any questions, it can be about anything. It doesn't have to be about crypto. We can talk about it. Anything you want, guys. Anything is fair game right now. Can one be successful? This is David. Can one be successful in crypto market with airdrops alone? And how can one be able to identify legit airdrops? Yeah, of course you can be extremely successful with airdrops alone. Especially if you make it your expertise to just follow airdrops, of course you can. And how to know what are the legit ones or not? Be part of a crypto community, like an alpha group where people are always discussing these things, and then you can ask them that, hey guys, I figured out this project. Is it real or is it a scam? And they will tell you that, hey man, that project is a scam. If it's real, what I'm saying? I'm starting to doubt if I brought my jump rope in here. Did I? Maybe I did. Okay. Do you know if using Bybit with VPN from Canada would limit me in any way? I think try it first. The best thing to do on that one is just to try and see how it works. Can I use my phone to do base airdrop? Yes, you can. Most of these things are being designed for mobile first anyway. So on your phone, you're perfectly fine. You can make all the money on your phone. But when you make your first money, remember to buy yourself a laptop, not a car first, right? Priorities first, guys. I got kicked out of the alpha group. I could not pay $100 monthly. How can I join again? You can join on a lower subscription mode. Because look, the way I look at it is this. If you're spending $100 to be in alpha group, mostly if you're really active in paying attention, you're more likely making that $100 back. If you're not, let's say, this is how it works, right? It's like running a business. So let's give a business lecture today to a lot of people, because I think sometimes we think about money from a completely wrong way. And I'll make you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. Okay, I'm on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, you might want to join on YouTube. My channel is Crypto Hustle. Yeah. So sometimes if you think of money in this way, you end up missing an opportunity. So when you have a business, right? I can have a business. Let's say I spend $30,000 a month on paying my stuff, people who work for me every month. And you can spend every month paying them, and maybe you're not making so much money, right? And then when whatever you're working on works, let's say you end up after 8 months, you make $3 million, but you spent 30 times 6, $180,000. So if you think about that, it makes sense for you that you were investing $30,000 every month for you to get to make that 3 million. It was the same team that helped you to grow. So sometimes you have to understand things like that if you're going to be in alpha group or paying for your education, it doesn't always pay off immediately. But over time, you will make that money back. So, just stick around. Are you really invited as a speaker at the Bitcoin event in Cape Town, November 24th? Yes, I will be speaking at the Crypto Fest, an incredible conference. I will attend, and I'll see you guys there. Can I start to DCA one of these projects? If you do your research and you decide, I will be making a video soon on which coins that I personally am DCAing. and you can wait for that one in the next few coming days. How can I join your group? I need to learn airdrop with phone. Alpha group link is in the description of this video. Click on that one and it will take you to the right place. All right, all right, all right. But Diana, I will try to just DM me on Discord. I can try to get you back into the Alpha group. Just resubscribe. Yeah, thanks. I was in for 4 months and I did make a little bit of money on or XPT. Yeah, there you go. And those projects are ordinals, so it's still early. I hope you didn't sell all of it because I do believe that those projects, the ordinal stuff, it's going to the moon. Where is the video to grow an account from $100? Can you please tell me again? The links are in this. Go check. I always share the links either in my link in bio on Instagram or in the description of my videos. Okay. Somebody asked a really good question, and I just can't find it again. Where was that question again? What did the reflexivity theory by George Soros teach you? Okay, that's a very good question. This is somebody who really followed me because reflexivity had a huge impact in my life and trading. So basically, reflexivity taught me that if you have to understand that things are always in flux because there is a constant, ongoing, reflexive process between reality and thinking. Things that don't have thinking participants, like let's say particles in a bottle, right? Oxygen particles. Those are going to, you can sort of predict what they will do because they're just particles. They don't think. But things that involve people are much more complex because they have people who think in a certain way. A good example is that you can have 1,000 soldiers to go to war. You tell them a mission. This is what we're going to do. We're going to this place and we're going to demolish A, B, and C. But you don't know, there's no guarantee that these guys will perform exactly how you expect them to perform because someone might just be influenced by something else and change his mind. And now instead of having 1,000 soldiers, you have 9,999. And then someone, let's say another 12 join the other guy. So markets work in the same way. People think that regulators, one of the points in reflexivity is that people think that regulators are these people who are very rational and they look at the market and then they regulate and then the markets would fix themselves because it's a constant fight between people who believe in that markets, tend to go towards equilibrium. And George Soros was saying, no, they don't. Because if a good example actually in crypto is that 2 days ago, there was fake news of the Bitcoin's ETF being approved because ETF is a big thing, and then the price of Bitcoin immediately shot up to $30,000. Now, at the same time, we believe that a price of something goes up because there's real demand of it and a lot of people are buying it. But if it happens so quickly, even without the news happening, it shows you that markets don't always follow the rules of nature or like physics. They act in their own weird way. So that's what George Soros is trying to say. But long answer, you should read the book, The Alchemy of Finance. It's going to help you to understand this a lot. How can I start my journey in crypto? You basically start with buying a little bit of Bitcoin because it's stupid to not do it. When I started investing in crypto, I had to choose. At the time, I had to choose between either buying a pair of shoes for myself or buying 1 Bitcoin. It was that crazy. And then later on, it changed. The same one Bitcoin that I could buy shoes a few years back could now buy me an iPhone. And then it changed. The same amount could now buy me a car now, right? I can buy a car with one Bitcoin. So in a few years, I can buy a house. Or in some countries, I can buy a house already with one Bitcoin. So why, that's how you start. And then you can start teaching yourself a little bit more. If you're listening to this right now, you have to stay away from the traditional banking system if you want to be successful. Who wrote the book called Reflexivity? It's not the book is it's not called Reflexivity. The book it's called The Alchemy of Finance, and reflexivity is a theory by George Soros that negates the economic theory of equilibrium. Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem, bro. If anyone has any questions on anything, I'm game. I'm live on YouTube. Crypto Hustle is the channel. Sleep for your health. When you DIE, you have more than enough time to sleep. So for now, I'm trying to get this money, and I'm not going to do the sleeping thing too much. But I think Bitcoin is gambling, bro. Gambling is having money in the bank. That is gambling because you don't really know what's going on. Somebody just promised you that this thing is worth something, and they debase it and they control how you can interact with it. That's not real money. What fighting arts do you perform? So when I used to be young, I used to fight in street fights because I grew up in a very toxic and violent environment. But now I do boxing a little bit. I also did a little bit of karate when I was young, but it wasn't that extensive. But now I'm training boxing. That's all. And I see crypto fight nights in Dubai on the 24th, like who is this? Coin Lord is fighting some other guy. And I think I can beat all those guys up, but somebody needs to put $200,000 on the line. Binance has to put $200,000 or Bybit. Somebody has to sponsor the fight. Then I can challenge both of those guys, and I can fight all of them in one night. You know what I mean? Are you a martial artist yourself? Let's look at the Instagram comments. What's your take on XRP? I would rather buy AI coins. When it comes to XRP, AI coins are better. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this coffee is trash. I'm gonna throw it away. Guys, life is too short to stick to things that don't work and they're not tasteful at all. So the right thing to do in that situation is to just throw the coffee away and make a call to get someone to bring you more coffee. Is SHIB worth looking at? Yeah, look, you can still benefit from it, but the best I can tell you is this. The best cryptocurrency that are highly speculative, like memes, they're born every bull run. There's a new one. So there will be another Shiba Inu that is going to outperform the SHIB. So if your game is to look for the next meme coin, then you have to be looking. Keep on looking. You know what I'm saying? Did a little bit of this and that, from boxing to BJJ. Yeah, I'm considering doing jiu-jitsu as well, but the time is hard right now. But I do think that at some point I'll have time to train. Because, you train, this is what I think. I think for you to stay healthy sometimes, or to do all these trainings, different kind of fighting styles, you need time and money to do it with the right people who are fun and they know what they're doing. Otherwise, bro, it's just a lot of BS. But if I save money with Bitcoin, it could decrease. Oh, somebody said it. Okay, guys, here is what you need to understand. When you buy Bitcoin, you don't want to be thinking about tomorrow. So a lot of people, they buy Bitcoin today and they wake up in the morning, they're like, oh, I bought $1,000 of Bitcoin. Now it's only 950. Oh my gosh, this is a scam. That's exactly the wrong way to do it. It's not about the dollar value going up or down in the short term. No, like I told you before, when I bought Bitcoin, it used to be worth a pair of shoes. I could either buy an Air Force One or I could buy Bitcoin, right? Even after I bought it, I would still see the prices going down. But over time, it's designed to go up. It's designed to, guys, it's deflationary as compared to the dollar. Supply decreases over time. The demand is growing, and you can see the BlackRocks and all these major companies are jumping onto the bandwagon. And what do you think is going to happen? It's going to go up. So it's your dollar that's going down every day. And you think that it's stable because they put a 1 on it. And you wake up tomorrow, you have, yesterday you went to bed, you had a 1,000 balance in your bank account. Tomorrow you wake up, you see 1,000. You think it's the same. No, you lost money. Because by the end of that year, inflation is eating you up at 12%, and then they're paying you 4% or 5% interest. And you think it's the same. No, you are losing money. You have to understand these things, guys. It's very important. Just like most people, I was saying on the last live stream, they don't understand that getting equity in a home is not buying a house. Buying a house means taking money out of your pocket. They say this house is $3 million. You pay $3 million, you get your title deed, and it's yours. That's buying a house. But a lot of people still think they bought a house when they only bought debt. What you have is debt, not a house. So it's the same. You have to understand this. You have to rewire your mind to start understanding these things properly. That, okay, if I have a mortgage, I actually don't have a house, I have debt. If I have money in the bank, it's not stable. If you ask a trader like me, I'm looking at charts all day. Get any currency that you use, match it against the dollar because most of them are denominated to the dollar, and just look at how it fluctuates. Boom, 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 30% a year for some of them. So no, my friend, you're not safe, and your money is not stable because it's in your fiat currency. It's worse. It's either you're in Bitcoin, the only guys that are winning are in Bitcoin. If you're in your fiat currency, my friend, you're in trouble. Okay, any other questions? Exactly. High frequency here is saying that people should be excited when Bitcoin is going down because it's opportunity to buy more. Diana says, what do you think of BFT token? So I don't really know enough about BFT token. I see you guys, you ask me about it all the time, but I just don't know enough to talk about it. But I would want you to share it more. Maybe I'll look into it. If I save money in the bank, I get bank interest. But if I save money in Bitcoin, my money could decrease. Yeah. So like you save money in the bank, you get interest. That's what they tell you. But they don't tell you about the inflation rate. So imagine if, let's say your inflation rate is 10%. If the banks were honest, right? Let's say they were trying to stabilize the currency. It means that for every inflation that you incur, they were supposed to deduct that amount from the money to stabilize the value of the currency. Then you would have less money. So don't, and if you're not an extremely wealthy person, right? You don't want stability. You don't want money that's stable, because then it means if you're poor because you have $100,000 in your bank account, guess what? 5 years later, you still have $100,000. You are poor. You are still poor. That's what it means. So you don't want stability. You want 10x, 20x, 50x going up. You want to have $3,000 today. A year later, you want to have it at 12K. 5 years later, you should have 600K. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it means to grow capital. It's not about stability. You guys are looking for stable. I have 10K, and at the end of the year, you still have the little 10K, and you're like, oh yeah, my money is stable. No, you're losing money. You gotta know what you gotta know the game. And you don't it doesn't have to be crypto. You can invest in whatever you want. Just remember the principle is that money that doesn't move, it's just stale money. Just like if you put a banana and it's just constant, stable, it will get rotten, my friend. Or if you put it in, so putting money in the bank is like putting it in the refrigerator. It doesn't mean that it's not gonna go bad. It just means that it will go bad, but slowly, right? But it looks like everything is still okay. So yeah, you should be smashing the like button right now because I'm giving you guys, this is the best financial live stream, more economics than you ever learn in school, because in school they don't teach you things like this. They tell you that, oh, you put it in the bank and then you earn interest. And then they teach you about, I remember my teacher telling me about, you earn interest on your, in a fixed deposit account, you earn interest and you earn free money. So I was like, oh, wow. When I made my first money, I remember, right? I took a bus. I made my first 8,000 Rand. I was in South Africa at the time. I took a bus. I went to Malawi. I went to the bank because, I grew up being taught about this whole interest account, fixed deposit account. You earn money on your money. And then the banks were telling me that, yeah, you put it in this bank account and then every year you earn. So my idea was that, okay, look, it means that if for me to be set for life, I just have to make like 1 million. If I make 1 million and I'm earning 5% a year, I can just live off that. That was my idea, right? I was like, okay, I'm just gonna be doing this. Until I learned more about money through learning Bitcoin, I realized that no, you are losing money. You don't want the banks. So nice background there, bro. Is it virtual? Is it virtual? No, this is real. This is real, my friend. Okay. If somebody give me, let's see, you give me 1,000 likes, I'll do a somersault in the pool right now. But I like that it looks like a virtual background. It means it's really beautiful. Hey, I see a lot of people on TikTok now, yeah? So, Mr. Lim, now I've given you a lesson on economics of how the money really works. What these banks tell us is a scam. Never listen to these guys. Never listen to them. Tell them that Great BTC told me that you are a liar and a scammer. You're trying to steal from me through inflation and you don't tell me about it. Yeah, so if you're just joining us, we talked about the AI coins at the beginning of the last stream. So after this, you can always go back and watch it. But more videos on the AI coming. But now we're just hanging out and questions, Q&A. I have so much I can share with you guys. Stories. If you want stories, I can tell you so many stories. If you want, what else would you guys need? So I have so many stories. I have so many financial intelligence, so many investment strategies in crypto. Whatever you want, I'll tell you. I am in Indonesia. I am in Indonesia right now. Newsflash, you have great BTC in Indonesia. Best believe it. Indonesia is a fun place, bro. I went to a place, I forgot, in Java. It was like deep in Java. I drove from Jakarta deep into Java. I was doing some rafting there. I met some people who have never met a black person before, and it was really funny. Everybody was nice to me and we're trying to take pictures. Ananya says, I'm in Singapore. Ooh, man, I love Singapore. I love Asia. I'm in love with Asia. I'm in love with it. Any current news with Bitcoin ETF? Yeah, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. I think the rumors that are coming out, it's because it's more likely gonna get approved. Have you thought of buying property in North Cyprus? I'm not an affiliate. In North, you know what? I've never been to Cyprus before. Maybe I should do it now. Maybe I should do it, but I've never been to Cyprus. So why should I buy in Cyprus? Is it a good real estate market? I will buy in Bali for sure. Bali is booming, it's hot. And I think it's not a bad thing to just have a villa in Bali where you spend maybe once, 1 month a year during the best season here. It's definitely a good thing to do. But I'll have to visit Cyprus first before I invest there. Love you from Amsterdam. Oh man, thank you so much, Paulo. Really appreciate it. Um, have you been to Kenya? Of course, bro. I've been to Kenya. Off topic, how can I register my business in Dubai for less tax? I'm from SA. Oof, easy one. So in Dubai, it is true that it's zero income tax at the moment. So take advantage of it. You guys, you're in the UK, you're in South Africa, you're in the US, you overpay. Some people are poor simply because they pay too much taxes, too many taxes. Like, and the government gives them nothing, no security, no good health care, and you're paying taxes. Leave and go somewhere else. Like Dubai, all you need to do, either set up a small company. If you create your own company there, it'll cost you, let's say, $3,000, and you employ yourself in that company and you pay yourself from that company. So the income that's coming to you is basically zero tax. Or if you have a business and directly as a freelancer and people pay you personally, you're better off becoming a Dubai resident so that people can pay you to your Dubai account and you don't have to pay any taxes there. And another strategy is this, and I'm not a tax expert here, so I might get some things wrong, but I'm just telling you what I understand. Another strategy is this. So most countries have days that would qualify you as a tax resident. So you will see I travel a lot. So one of the reasons why people like me travel a lot, it's also because if you don't stay, let's say in the UK for more than 3 months in 1 year, you don't have to pay any taxes there because you're considered a non-resident for that tax year, especially if you have another residency elsewhere. South Africa is the same. If I don't spend more than 3 months in South Africa and I have a residence elsewhere, let's say in Dubai, I don't have to pay South Africa any taxes at all. Most countries are like that. So what you do, you stay like 1 month here, 2 months there, 3 months there, and another 1 month and another week there. And then in total, you end up not spending enough time in one place that would qualify you as a tax resident. Giving you guys game so much, man. God damn it. Amen. We're having an incredible church session today, guys. Cici says, greetings from Indonesia. Okay. How do you explain the Bitcoin price in 2020, which has now fallen so much? That's okay. Bitcoin has fallen even before 2020. It will never be a straight line where it just keeps on going up. If you want to see an interesting chart for you to understand time and pricing, look at the S&P 500 chart. Even from 1930, it only goes up if you look at a yearly chart. But if you squeeze in, you will be able to see small dips, up and down over time. But overall, it's a rocket. Why is the Bitcoin ETF having so much impact on the price? So the theory is this. Bitcoin ETF means that large institutions that are currently not allowed to invest in Bitcoin because of the nature of how Bitcoin is considered in law, but they are allowed to invest in ETFs to get exposure, but also they don't want to manage their own keys, so they might not want to buy the Bitcoin directly, but they can buy an ETF. So companies like BlackRock that are responsible for managing a lot of money, pension funds and other sorts of money that people give them, they will take some of that money, which is in the trillions of dollars in total. These companies are worth lots of money. the theory is that they will take some of that money and they will start buying Bitcoin with it because they can see that it's undeniable that Bitcoin is the real deal. So, speculators, this is where reflexivity comes in. People see that and then they'll buy Bitcoin. And then buying it simply because, not because they believe of in Bitcoin so much in the long term, but they're speculating that, okay, I want to buy in right after the ETF is approved so that by the time BlackRock and all these large companies are coming to buy in, I'm already in the price. Therefore, it will go up. So you can see a reflexive process there where we can say markets are controlled by supply and demand, but not really entirely true because in this case, they're being manipulated by the law, right, or legislation. So whatever happens in legislation is affecting psychology and people are reacting and that's affecting the price. That's where George Soros says that markets do not tend to move towards equilibrium at all. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, everybody who is just joining, and this is your first live stream with Great BTC. Welcome. Your life is gonna change because that's what we do here. We're all about that money, money, money. War anywhere is the weapon industry that's winning. Yeah, look, it's only the rich people always win, right? The poor people, they go to war in front lines like this, thinking that they're fighting for something. They don't know that they're fighting for some rich prick who is in a fancy hotel right now, completely away from where all this nonsense is happening. And the more people fight, the stock price is going up. And you ask yourself, how many soldiers on stocks? Very little. They're just tools of the trade. So you gotta be smart, man. You gotta know the game. Like, just don't get involved. Hey, bro, can I do the whole thing online? Open a business and register in Dubai to employ myself. You can do it online, but for you to get your paperwork completed, to get what we call an Emirates ID, you have to go to Dubai physically because they do a blood test. And you have to pass your blood test that you're healthy and they will allow you. But if they find you with syphilis or they find you with herpes and stuff like that, my friend, it's going to be difficult. So you still have to stay healthy. And every time you're renewing your Emirates ID, you have to test again and again. Okay, money. What other questions are here? But yeah, if you if you want to leave your country because you're spending too much money on the taxes, I understand. I don't see the point of giving money to governments that are incompetent, lazy, and arrogant. I hate those guys. So I will never give my money to any of those pricks away. Again, like Trump said it. He was like, "Yeah," they're like, Trump, Mr. Trump, you don't pay any taxes." Like, oh, cause I'm smart, right? Why would any sane person give money to these corrupt pricks? Nobody should do it. They should get it from Carl Schwab and all these guys that are always promoting them. All right. Maybe I should go to sleep now because I have a meeting in 6 hours. What's your skincare routine? Internet viewer. Thank you for that question. My skincare routine is very special. I will tell you guys, if you follow it, your skin is going to be amazing. It works 100%. My skincare routine is number one, I drink water the first thing I wake up in the morning. So I drink 1.5 liters of water first thing. At once, like I sit down for 2 to 5 minutes drinking water completely. And I also don't eat crap. I don't eat McDonald's, all this fast food, KFC, and all that. And when I eat at the restaurant, I don't eat at random restaurants because mostly a lot of restaurants, they use bad oil that are bad for your skin and they use these oils and then you wonder why you're breaking up all the time. That's it. I don't use anything special. But product wise, I buy my lotion and face wash from the body shop. The body shop. They're pretty much everywhere. That's why I choose them, because I'm traveling all the time. So I can find them in everywhere. Yo. um, Caesar says that money is his skincare routine. That is kind of true, though. That when you're, if you have, oh, but that's also not true, because have you looked at all those, what do we call them? In South Africa, they call them, in America, they call them the corrupt guys. In South Africa, they call them the tenderpreneurs. Those guys, they have a lot of money, but their skin still looks ashy because they just don't know how to eat right. They have all the money, but they're dumb. So yeah, you need money to buy the right products, but you also need to just take care of yourself, man. Work out. It's good for us. Like your skin looks good if you work out also, right? Because the definition gets in place and all that. Smash the like button. Yomi, thanks for the reminder. Everybody got to do it. Everybody got it. Somebody got to do it, guys. So there's some people here who want to join the live. I see you. Ninja joined here, like Gensler. I think the best skincare routine is do not smoke. I think that is more of the best routine for teeth. If you want to have good teeth, don't smoke, don't drink coffee. And I drink a lot of coffee. So it's always bad for your teeth, but you can always go for cleaning and whitening every now and then. What's your best arbitrage platform? I think P2P is the best. P2P platform. So Binance P2P, no one's. It's all about the price, man. The price is what matters. What would you suggest, Gray? Work 9 to 5 while DCA into BTC for a few years, or take all savings, step out of the job and immerse yourself completely into crypto trading and become rich that way? Oh, wow, that's a big question. So it depends on your situation, right? The first thing, if you want to approach things like that, you have to ask yourself one big question. And the biggest question is always the worst case scenario in that aspect. So you have to be like, okay, look, throw this over there. So you want to ask yourself, if you quit your job and you take on crypto as a full-time thing, what responsibilities do you have? Do you have family, kids, your dependents, and all that kind of stuff, which most of us do have? I have people that depend on me. I don't have kids, but I have people that depend on me. So I have 16 wives, so I have to think about it. Like if I quit my job and then I'm doing this crypto thing, if it doesn't work, what's going to be the worst? Okay, all my wives are going to be homeless and they'll get kicked out of their house. They won't afford to go to the saloon and they'll leave me alone, and then I'll be lonely and helpless somewhere. It's raining, I'm outside, I don't have a home. That's the worst case scenario. Now you have to be like, okay, am I okay with that outcome? If you're a high risk person, you'd be like, yeah, that's fine, I can live with that. If you're a low risk person, you'd be like, oh no, I want to have what I have, also maintain it. So you have to find a hybrid way of doing it. Like, let's say you're still working, but you still do crypto on weekends, trading, or after hours, or something like that. All right. But if you don't have any much responsibilities, man, go all out. I think being courageous and taking risk is a good thing to do. You learn a lot very fast. So it's what I did. So it worked for me. And it works for me every single time. Smash the like button. Oh yeah, guys. We don't have to remind each other for that one. Smash the like button if you're watching. I'm up and it's 4 a.m. in my time zone, and I'm up for you guys because it's all love out here, guys. You know what I'm saying? But also 9 to 5 depends on what you're doing, right? Some 9 to 5 jobs are good. You learn a lot, you get network, and you get paid a lot. So if that's the case, you might want to just do it. Which is the best crypto strategy that you would recommend? Spot trading. It's easy enough that anyone can do it. You buy, you hold, and you sell whenever you make like 10%. Easy, easy come, easy go. And then when you make a little bit of money, you can start getting into derivatives futures. It's all related. Look, making money in crypto is not that difficult at all. It's really, really simple. The easiest thing you can ever do. It's just about the time in the market, right? Right now, much more difficult. Stocks are not going up. Everything is very stale. The economy is hard. But in a bull market, literally how it works, everybody looks like a genius. You wake up in the morning, you buy some coin because somebody said it on Twitter. You wake up tomorrow, you put in $500 in the morning. You wake up tomorrow, you have 5K. You're like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. A month later, that $500 turned into 20K. Everybody feels like a genius. It's easy. But it's all about for how long can you maintain that? Because you go through a period like right now where nobody's making a lot of money. It's just more difficult to do it. So if you survive these moments, you get to the other side with a lot of knowledge, and then you can use all that you're learning right now in the times when every day you're printing money. You know how to manage risk, take profit, rebalance your portfolios, and keep some money, reinvest in other things. Advice to a guy who only have 2K to invest. First, I would take $500 out of that 2K. I would invest it in Crypto University Web3 Masterclass, the best cryptocurrency course out there. It will help you to learn everything you need to know about investing and trading crypto. That will save you a lot of money because you avoid mistakes that will get you scammed. You avoid mistakes that will lose you money for making stupid mistakes, and also bad investments. And then the moment you take the Web3 Masterclass at Crypto University, your success rate basically increases by this much. And that's what you want. You want to eliminate potential losses. So my Instagram phone is dead, all good. TikTok still on. YouTube is also still on. Okay, so you are a trader and you just don't know where to get capital, you don't know where to get it from. It's easy. If you're really a good trader, like you say you are, and you have a good reputation on the crypto exchanges, you can list on the newer crypto exchanges that I just launched, small ones. You can go trade on those platforms, become a master trader, and then people can copy you, can copy your trades, and then you get 30% of their earnings. Bing! Problem solved. Do you still develop and code? Not really. I haven't written code for years now, to be fair, except for a few scripts every now and then. But no, now I can hire people because writing code for me is just like, man, I don't have the patience anymore. You have to understand, when I was doing those things, I was a nerd. I was really obsessed with something. Now I'm too obsessed with making money, right? So writing code is just like, okay, it's nice. Like if I had to make $1 billion right now, what I would do, I'll buy a ranch, a huge farm somewhere far away, buy a bunch of toys and hire a bunch of engineers and just start building things that I like. Then I can start writing code again, get more hardware in. But right now, no. I'm already on the process to join Crypto University. Yeah, do it. Do it. It's the best investment you're ever going to make. Better than your traditional school. Crypto University is better than real normal university. Normal university charges you a lot of money, doesn't teach you anything real, about making money today, Crypto University is direct. You learn how things work in the world today in crypto. New information. 200K from 2K, then you have to take massive risk and invest in like a lot of on-chain stuff on Uniswap. You have to look on Dex Screener, and you might just get lucky. Or you can look on Base Chain or the newer stuff. The odds are obviously very low right now. In a bull run, it's easy, but right now, my friend, can be hard because you're looking at 100x. You're looking at 20x. But does Crypto University take Payflex? What is Payflex? I don't know what Payflex is. But in Crypto University, we accept crypto. You can get the courses or the alpha group with crypto. So we accept anything. We just want you guys to get educated. School just teaches you to work 9 to 5. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? Being in Bali has taught me something. How delusional people are out there in the world. Like you literally got young guys here who are 20 years old. They have an online small business. They're making $40,000 a month. Young people, they're doing it. They get it. The young guys get it. But the older people, when I say older, I'm talking about even people who are 25 years or older, they still believe in the scam of like, oh, I'm trying to get this degree and then I'm going to get a job. And then if you think you're going to get rich from a job, my friend, I have bad news for you. It's not going to happen. You need to jump on something that's hot, and it's definitely not going to university. And it depends. If you just want to be a nerd, who is really specialized in some weird discipline because you like it, for sure, go for it. If you want to make money, Crypto University. Good job. You have gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. Okay. TikTok just told me that I've gone live for 90 minutes. I can take a break now. So I think I will go. But thank you guys for joining. This has been an amazing, amazing live stream, of course. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Namaste. Peace.